Imagine this. You're walking into a museum not filled with any painting or any ancient thing, but a place that proudly displays deadly weapons like suicide vests and landmines. Welcome to Taliban's new Victory Museum in Afghanistan's maiden Wardak province. And no, it's not fiction. This is real and this is really disturbing. The Taliban, who now rule Afghanistan again after the United States withdrawal in 2021, has opened a museum that they say celebrates their victory over the US. Inside, you won't find any history books or any peace symbol. Instead, you will see 33 chilling items. Everything from improvised explosive devices to handmade suicide vests, all of which were used during their 20-year fight against the US and NATO troops. Now, here's where it gets even more intense. Taliban officials are proudly telling visitors how cheaply and easily these bombs were made. They're showing off how these samples, handmade weapons, help them push out the most powerful military in the world. Some of these devices reportedly cost as little as few dollars to make, yet they were used to destroy multi-million-dollar American convoys. To them, it's a story of resilience and pride. And to the rest of the world, well, for the rest of the world, this is a shocking glorification of terror tactics. Let's pause for a moment. Think about the symbolism. Now, this museum is more than a building, it's a bold political statement, a message to Afghans and rest of the world that Taliban believes that they defeated the West. And now Taliban wants people to remember that also. The museum is not just for the fighters, it is open to the public, including the school children. That's right, kids are being brought into the museum just to see the suicide vests and landmines. Taliban leaders say that they want to educate, yes, you heard that right, educate the next generation about how they won the war. In the meantime, critics say that this is quite dangerous. They say that it is a way to romanticize violence and rewrite the history. Now, let's rewind quickly. After 20 years of war, nearly 2,500 US soldiers lost their lives in Afghanistan. Trillions of dollars were spent. The war began in 2001 after one of the deadliest Talibani attack in the US, when the US invaded to dismantle Al-Qaeda and remove the Taliban from power. 2 decades later, in August 2021, US forces withdrew, and within days, the Taliban marched back into Kabul, retaking control of the country. And now, instead of rebuilding or maybe seeking some kind of recognition, the Taliban is building museums glorifying that bloody war. But here's the bigger question. What kind of future does this signal for Afghanistan? When the symbols of education are replaced by symbols of war, when children are shown bombs instead of books, what kind of message are Taliban sending? Well, in the eyes of the Taliban, this museum tells the story of victory. But for the rest of the world, it raises serious alarm bells. Well, is this start of rewriting history through the lens of violence? Or is it a chilling reminder that peace was never truly achieved? Whatever your view, one thing is very, very clear, that this is not just a museum, it's a mirror into Afghanistan's current reality, and the reflection is really worrying. Stay alert, because in places where bombs becomes museum piece, the past isn't gone. It's being polished and put on the display.